Hey there, welcome back guys. This video special thanks to Wendy from VIFLY for sending us the VIFLY NeoHalo, a light for your Halo, for your Neo actually, so you can fly it at night in the dark and creates that illuminance experience that works out just right for you. And to Ken. Ken was kind enough to lend us his DJI Neo because if you've been following me, I sold my Neo. I don't have a Neo, but thanks to Ken, this video is actually going to be possible. It's not just going to be an unboxing. We're going to test it out in here to give you the gist of things. So come, let's get started. All right, so this is it right here. We'll just move this out of the way so we can see. It takes an hour and a half to charge, right? And you get about 50 minutes of flight time with the battery. And it's similar to the other light that we had for the Avata. Let's see what we have here. Here go our lights. One goes on the left and the other one goes on the right. Everything comes with a modular. It's a modular experience that works out just right for you. And so the modular comes out, and when it's fully charged, the red light will go off. Let's actually put it on the drone so we can get the full experience. This goes underneath, and again, Ken, thank you. This is how he keeps his drone, and this is how he's going to get his drone back. So don't worry, Ken. I know it takes a lot to loan your drone, a lot of courage, right, and trust. But I did tell him if I broke it, I'd get him a new one. So a new drone, not battery, but drone. And given today, you know, they're reasonably priced. Oh wow, he keeps his drone like that. Nice. Wow, and he's even got the Kendono prop guards. This is his baby. So we're gonna, you know, this is how his drone looks, and this is how he's going to get it back. But I have to say, this is an amazing basher drone. And look at it. Ken's actually tore it up. It's been through the war, and he's got the different prop guards on here, which are great. Ken, we're gonna have to take off this. We're gonna have to perform a little bit of plastic. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it goes right there. So again, this is Ken's drone. Take a good look. Ken, this is how you're gonna get it back. Looks like it's been crashed in the grass. So let's see. This, oh, I see, nice. They said you should hear it click, okay? So take it like this, and then, yeah, we're gonna have to take this off. Okay, Ken? Sorry, Ken. So it looks like a little battery cover, but you can't complete the experience. So now, see, there we are. Go on like that. And then now we have here, Ken, we're gonna have to take off your Kendono prop guards. All right, wow. Sorry, Ken. Don't worry, I've done this before. Master air screw props, that's what these are called. All right, so then this should go like, of course this is the opposite side, because remember it plugs in to the front, okay? And then now, there we go. And so this, hopefully nothing else comes apart on Ken's drone. He's probably watching this right now and like, my drone, Lou, you're killing me. You're killing me, Lou. So you see, this looks like it goes like that, and that's underneath. Looks like it clips onto there. Just making sure we have everything correct. See, it looks like these plug in to there. See that? So we just need to make sure that we got this. Like this, pull it off a little, and then bring it in, and then do the same thing with the back. Make sure it's not touching. So that should look like that. Spin the props, make sure nothing's rubbing. And then now we'll do the other side. Will the battery come off? Yeah, battery will come off because we got one bar on the battery. And then the same thing here, don't mess it up. But this can be used as a prop guard too. I just recommend putting it on when you fly at night. But the drone will still work. And then now this goes underneath. Interesting. Just make sure you don't ruin them. And So plug this in, and let's see, plug that in like that, and then do the same thing for the other one. Okay, make sure it goes like this, because you can damage the pins if you do it wrong. And then now, voila. Wow, this is really nice. Kind of feels like it gives it more protection too. Maybe a little bit heavier, but that's okay. And then now, see, looks like this should come right off. Hold on. Oh, it's amazing how he was able to put on all of his accessories. So there, we'll take the gimbal protector off. And then now looks like we may have, no, this can stay. That's fine. We are golden because you need that protection there. They really thought about it. They said, what if someone has on the gimbal guard? You know what? We'll adjust it. This is great. And it's on there. Nice. And you should hear it click, like they said. And it really did clip in. And now you're ready to go. We're going to use this. Make sure you have your drone set to hover. If reception is lost, say, Alexa, turn off camera lights. Battery out, critical low battery. Oh yeah, we're at 9%. So we're gonna have to charge this and then come back. So catch you guys on the flip side. Great, now that the batteries are charged, let's test out the halo lights. Now when you first turn it on, the white light will indicate how strong or how much battery life is left. So if it's here, that means it's dead, or if it's there, it's full. So let's see how full it is. So you hold down this button like that until the light turns on. See, there we go. Wait for the white. So it brought all the way over here. So that means that we're good to go. And then if you double tap it, this is how you change the features. Okay. So we'll double tap. See? And then double tap again. And then we can press it to change the colors. And double tap again, get like a nice little effect there, and then double tap again. Oh, I kind of like that one. And then double tap again, and I think rainbow is the last one, and then it starts over again. And then double tap to get your light, and then choose your color. You can do the same thing with all the features. Kind of neat, huh? So I want blue. Match everything over here. And now, let's see how this thing works. We'll do it in the light, and then we'll shut the light off and see how it goes. It was blue. Oh, probably because I put it down on the floor, and the button hasn't touched the floor, so be careful when it touches the floor because it's sensitive. Okay? And put it back on blue. Right now, wait for it. So I did reach out to Wendy from VIFLY, and she did share that the Neo itself is not suitable for night flight, but they actually plan to add an LED to the Neo 2-strip combo. But other than having the pretty colors, you're going to need some additional lights to shine underneath so the sensor doesn't have the drone drifting left or right. For that experience that will have to work just right for you. But let's check out the colors again. So we have here yellow, purple, and then we have blue, and then we have white, default, and then red, and then green, and finally blue again. But if you double tap it, that's when you get the effects, and then it'll let you cycle through all the different colors within each effect, right? So we'll double tap it again. See? And then we switch the color by pressing it one time. Kind of neat, huh? I like the other one. This one looks like it's just spinning all the way around. And that's pretty much it. Kind of neat, huh? Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to fly it because Ken doesn't have, or I don't have, the additional lights needed to go underneath so that we can see it in the dark. But you can get that full experience, probably during sunset, right before sunset. It looks really cool, amazing for those of you. Again, if you're going to fly it in the dark, you're going to need additional lights to cover the sensors there. But ideally, it is phenomenal. It kind of looks cool, even during the low light. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope that this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.